What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about an underused hot route that is pretty consistent at separating versus man coverage, which, in my opinion, is pretty important to know because based on what I'm seeing in MUT right now, cover two man, cover zero, both very popular, and you need to know how to separate consistently. So, what I'm going to show you is a hot route from your tight end. So, if you have an inline tight end, if you put him on a stick nod, which is LT at the hot route menu for your tight end, this route is quite good at separating versus man coverage. And the great thing is, cover two man, which is the most oppressive version of man coverage, which is usually ran by pressing or repressing, shading underneath and shading inside. The inline tight end cannot be jammed, which takes away the greatest power of cover two man, which is getting those super violent press animations. So we're going to go ahead and run it like this. He's not going to separate every single time. Sometimes he will get bumped. But right there, as you can see, we just got a massive gain against cover two man, which is very hard to come by because, again, it's just one of the most annoying coverages. So if you run a combo like this is tight Y off out of the Steelers playbook, you will usually get some kind of separation. Sometimes it'll be the drag, sometimes a return, sometimes a stick nod. But I find these kind of concepts very good at both attacking man coverage and zone coverage. Right there, another good example of the stick nod absolutely frying man coverage. I do have a couple more things to show you. First, we're just going to show this against random man coverage. So it could be cover one, cover zero, cover two man. I will say it's not great against cover one, so any kind of center field close, because even if you separate, there's going to be a safety there to kind of help out. There might be a window to kind of undercut it. But yeah, like right here is a good example. We got in front of the safety because he was kind of far back, but if he's closer in the box, that's where the stick nod isn't great. It's mainly good versus center field open. But I just want to show you that it's going to be consistent, like right here. Perfect example. He just completely fries this guy, and we get a touchdown. So start incorporating this stick nod, and then I want to show you that you can use stock wide receiver stick nods as well. So we'll go ahead and use motion slot stick nod from Trips X Nasty. Again, this is the Steelers playbook. And we'll just run this against random man coverage. Now, wide receiver stick nods can be pressed. So if they're using a press man coverage, that's where you run into some issues. But if it's off man, then you can get separation just like this. And I'll show you what I'm talking about with the press in a second. But this will be a good route combo against man. This little slant from the tight end separates very frequently, even against press. So even cover two man, that tight end stock slant is very good at separating. See how he separates again right here. We don't really have anything but this comeback over here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this route. I think it's very consistent. It's not going to be something you can just stare down and throw every time versus man coverage. You do need to check if he separates. But like right here, he's double teamed, so don't really have that open. But I do want to show you press just very quickly, just because press is going to be a little bit different. So we'll do press shade underneath. Notice how the stick nod does get jammed pretty badly, rerouted, and he just gets completely bagged. So wide receiver stick nods, not great versus press, but they are very good versus off coverage. And then the tight end stick nod is just good in general because he can't be pressed.